Hi everybody, it's Dr. Blake Schusterman with Cooking with Carolina Nephrology. Today we're going to be making some succulent chocolate zucchini cupcakes, and they are delicious. We're going to be using spelt flour, which is a whole grain flour, and we're going to be using some shredded zucchini to sneak our vegetables in our dessert, and these will be delicious. We're also going to be using some yogurt to give us some good flavor in there and as our wet ingredient, and we're going to be using a little bit of oil and applesauce. And I think overall, compared to most of the desserts you're going to be eating, this will be on the healthy side. If you're a dialysis patient, the zucchini does have a little bit of potassium in it, but if you're eating just one cupcake rather than the whole plate, you'll be fine. And that really goes for any dessert. So you'll hear all these people saying you don't want to eat grains at all because that will raise your blood sugar or that will cause you to gain weight. And really, the trick is just don't eat more than one cupcake at a time, right? I mean, easier said than done, clearly, but you know, if you don't need to cut these things out of your diet, I think if you keep them in there and eat a little bit at a time, you'll be just as good. Okay, so let's get going. Let's start with our dry ingredients. This is 1 1/4 cup of spelt flour. All right, we've got a 1/2 cup of sugar here, pre-measured. We've got our cocoa powder. This is unsweetened ground cocoa powder. We've got baking soda. This is going to be a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I got it pre-measured. Baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon in the bowl. And we got about 3/8 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to estimate that. We're going to mix that up together, put it to the side, and get with our wet ingredients. Okay, now we've got our dry ingredients all ready. Let's go to the wet ingredients. And the first fun part is our zucchini. We're going to have a cup of grated zucchini. Okay, let's do that. And one zucchini has about 500 milligrams of potassium in it. And again, that's going to be spread around through all of our cupcakes here, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. And that's just right about a cup. So we got about 1 medium zucchini will give us about a cup of shredded zucchini. Let's see, let's add to that our applesauce. We got a 1/2 cup of applesauce. I use unsweetened applesauce. We don't need any extra sugar in these cupcakes. We already added plenty. So we got a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And then we've got some soy yogurt. Again, so look at all the things making up our wet ingredients here. This is all relatively healthy. We've got zucchini, we've got unsweetened applesauce, we've got yogurt, and then we've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So if you're trying to sneak some vegetables into your kids, there's no better way to do it than with chocolate cupcakes, right? So this zucchini will sneak in there for them. Okay. Good. Let's mix our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients together. Okay, and the last part is optional. It's always good with more chocolate chips if you ask me, so we're going to add a 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips in there. There are health benefits to eating with dark chocolate, so dark chocolate chips would be a great option. And then let's bake them. So we're just going to put them in muffin tins. Our oven's been preheated to 350. They're going to cook for about 20 minutes, and let's do it. All right, so we've got our chocolate zucchini cupcakes here, nice and moist, zucchini on the inside, delicious flavor. Try to eat just one. You'll enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining us today on Cooking with Carolina Nephrology. Please visit our website, carolinanephrology.com/cooking for more delicious recipes. We'll see you next time.